Hey guys, welcome to this room and setup tour video for 2021. Well, basically 2022 because we're a couple days away from the new year, which is freaking insane already. And I'm way behind on this video. I've been trying to do it for a little while, but I've wanted to actually kind of upgrade my setup a bit before I can actually do that. And I finally did, and I just barely cleaned my room yesterday. It was such a mess, but I finally got it reorganized. Got all the dust out, almost all of it, so finally good enough to make the video. And this will be probably my last video of the year, besides my year in review video, and I don't know, I might have another GTA 4 video out. But this might be my last video of the year. I'll see what happens. If not, it'll be another Firefighter mod episode. But for now, let's do a room and setup tour for 2022. Basically, well, it isn't the 2022 yet. I'm doing this now because I'm actually leaving out of town on New Year's, and you guys will see that vlog in like the next coming weeks or so. So let's get started with this video. The last time I did my room and setup tour was barely when I started, when I just got my room remodeled, and it was such a long video, so I'm gonna try to make it a lot shorter than it was last time and not go super into detail with everything. So yeah, anyways, let's get started. So when you come into my room, this is the first thing you'll see. This is the angle you'll get. You see all this. So it's not a super giant room, but it is actually pretty big because then I have my own bathroom now, and the wall used to be around here and we cut it down, so now I have a bigger space. So let's start off here in the first area of my room, and probably one of my other favorite ones. So this right here is the camera corner. That's what I like to call it. So I have it standing in this pool box from this inflatable pool that we got. It was supposed to be for last summer, or we got it last summer. We were supposed to set it up this summer, but we never did. I guess we just forgot about it, even though I had it here. But this is, I wanted to put all my camera gear in like a box sort of thing, and this is the closest thing I could find. So I have so many outlets plugged in, but as you can see, I have all that, all these other chargers, even an extra one there for more chargers. So as you can see here, I just have all my cameras, accessories, selfie sticks, tripods, extra batteries, a GoPro SD card, old vintage cameras, my GoPro, and of course my fairly new camera that I've only had for 6 months. That's actually kind of crazy, it's been 6 months. Yeah, but my vlogging camera, the Sony HX80. I haven't actually been vlogging with this much because I haven't been vlogging a lot, as you guys could probably tell. But I am gonna film with this again when I head out of town again on New Year's, and I'll be gone for a little while, so you guys will see the vlog. And I'm not taking any other camera with me, just this one. But yeah, I like this camera, it's really cool. The quality is really good, and yeah. And this is where I also put my camera on the tripod whenever where I just have my camera just around here, above all these cameras when I'm not using it. So let me kind of show you guys a perspective angle. So when I'm not using my camera, it just faces that way, and basically you can see all the cameras down here. So this is where I have my tripod placed all the time when I'm not using it. And yeah, I do have my tripod out. I feel like because it's easier than to just put it in the bag and put it in the closet, it's better just leave it out here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just leave it like that, and that's my camera corner. Here's my bed, nothing really special. I just sleep in it, and here's my fan. I always have it on often because here in Texas, it's barely been getting cold. It's actually it's like 72 degrees right now, and it's only 10 in the morning, and it's late December. Last year it was freaking cold around this time, and now I don't know what's going on, but I most of the time have this on, especially when I just come back from outside. And my mom doesn't like that I have the fan on at this time, but I mean, it's freaking hot out, so I have to have it on to keep me cool. Oh, actually, I missed a spot. Actually, I should have started here instead, at my little nightstand, sort of. So this is my lamp, and if you watched my recent Firefighter mod video that I posted on Christmas, you should, I did mention that I did get a new smart light bulb, and I'm actually going to show you guys that right now, how it looks. I'm gonna have to close the windows and dim all the lights, or just so it can be seen better. Alright, so it's almost close to dark, and the smart light bulb I use can be controlled with this app that is called Genie. And so watch, I'm gonna open it and see, this is the light bulb setting. My dad actually was the one who adjusted it, and he just shared it with me. So I'm gonna turn it on, and boom. And I can even adjust the colors, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's do color. I can change it to many colors. There it goes, it changes to green, Let's change it all the way. Let's do like a lot of green like that. And you can change the brightness. You can do like make it super bright or dim it all the way. And you can do saturation too. So I don't know what this, oh, it changes to like the white balance, and you can see I can adjust it through here. I can do scene also. I can make it do like a night scene. See, it changes it. A reading scene sort of changes it. You can do a soft, do a blinking one, which will change colors on its own. Yeah, which is pretty cool. But I usually like to stick it at this one, and on the white, and I don't keep it super bright either. Usually when my sister's around and it's nighttime, she likes me to have it in the blue, not super bright. Let's change it, dim it a little bit, just like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Personally, I think it makes up for me not having LED lights, which I mean, it's not that's not something I really need. It would be nice to have, but now with this light bulb, I feel like it's better. And I literally all I did is twist it to my old lamp. So this lamp is pretty old, yet it still works with just accessing it through the phone. So I like that. Also on my nightstand, I have some drawers. So above here, I have all my video games. Oh, whoa, hold on. Here's a better way of showing it so it doesn't fall off. I just grab on the drawer. So as you can see here, I have all this. I have my 3DS. I have a little Pac-Man thing, all my 3DS games, Wii games, Nintendo Switch games over here, some GameCube controller, nunchucks, 3DS charger, little amiibo reader, and yeah, I don't really. Well, I bet the only time I open this is primarily just to grab my Switch games, and occasionally check on my 3DS. And that's the top drawer. The bottom drawer is just kind of filled with other stuff like cables, boxes, my wallet, some other important things, like you see all that. It's kind of a mess, but I remember one time I had it way messier and it was everything piled up on top of each other. It kind of is now still, but I mean, it looks a little more organized now. I kind of know where some of my stuff is. And yeah, I was about to show you guys my desk before I did this one in on my, oh wait, I forgot to show you guys my nightstand. Now we'll move on to my desk. This is the chair I sit on my desk, and this is the chair everybody's afraid of because it goes back so much. So watch, I'm gonna push it back and see how far back it goes, especially when I sit down, it goes back like that. But I've learned to get accustomed to it. Also got this nice Bucky sweater that my brother gave me. And over here is my desk. So as you can see, it's kind of messy back there with cables and everything. But I actually kind of organized it yesterday, and I finally cleaned most of the dust off in over a year, and that's kind of crazy. So I'll show you guys what I have here. So just some, I have here some old train schedules. I don't really pull those out that much, but I just keep them there for aesthetics. Old pencils, which I never use. I don't know why I keep them there. Over here I have my old pair of my first gen AirPods, which I don't use anymore, and sometimes when I just grab them, they feel so light compared to my AirPods Pros. Over here I have my wireless earbuds, which I use a lot when I'm gaming, and then I have this little adapter that can plug in and charge at the same time, and also have a 2 headphone adapter. This is what I primarily got for me and my sister to watch movies on plane, so we don't have to use the same earbuds. We can just use different headphones on the same device. There's my Wii from many years ago, from 10 years ago, and it still works. I just don't play it much. Over there I have an Animal Crossing cardboard piece that came with a towel that my sister got, and this came with this. So I was like, you know what, I'll put it up on my desk just for aesthetics. Pencil sharpener with some old pictures, or like a little photo grid I took at a friend's birthday. Over there is my Joy-Con grid for my Nintendo Switch, my Nintendo Switch Pro controller, which that's what I used to play GTA because I'm too cheap to buy a PlayStation or Xbox controller. No, not really, I just don't want one, and I don't really need one. There's my Nintendo Switch, and over here I have my charging stand where I can charge my Apple Watch, and that's where I use my AirPods to charge them. And those are my new AirPods Pros. I don't know if I told you guys, but I actually got AirPod Pros for Black Friday, and as you can see, I even have a case for it. And yeah, I love these AirPods. They sound so much better than the first gen, obviously, with noise cancellation and spatial audio. It's so dope. And not only that, they don't have problems like my first gen AirPods would always unpair and the audio would be delayed. I have no problems with my AirPods Pro, and they connect way faster too, so that's pretty nice. Oh, speaking of the Apple Watch charger, I still have my same Series 3 Apple Watch, but I got new bands, and these bands I've always wanted to get, the little Nike ones, because I had the normal ones, and then a while back My dad said he was working with the client, and his client tried to throw these away, but missed the trash completely. And so my dad brought it home, and I just took them. I mean, he didn't want them anyway, so I was like, you know what, put them to use, because I've been looking for these, and they cost so much online. So I'm like, all right, I got the advantage, might as well use it. Over here I have my charging station over here with all this stuff, my iPhone charger, and I have that USB-C. That one came in my AirPods Pros, and I bought a little adapter. This charger charges so fast, even with the adapter. My Apple Watch charger, Switch charger, computer charger, portable battery, and let me just say I also have more portable batteries that I'll show in a second. But I had one rolling with all the shows the battery percentage, but that one started decreasing its health, and so I found this one that my dad had. I mean, we all use it, but now primarily it's mine, and it lasts so long. But it did it's coming apart, so I put tape on it, although it's not helping much. So I have to redo it again to put all that tape in. And over here is my brand new computer that I got a couple weeks ago, and this is what I've been using to play GTA, and I'm in love with the computer. So if we open it up, that's what it looks like. It's not touchscreen, unfortunately. It would be nice if it was. And yeah, it is Windows, and let me log in for a second. And there we go, that's my computer. So there I have all this stuff. I have that, there's GTA, all that. It's pretty cool. And there's a mouse, it's a Logitech mouse. I had that Magic Mouse, which works with this computer, but it doesn't have a middle mouse button, which I need for some mods, so I switched over to that mouse. And also this mouse is probably better than the Apple mouse for me personally, just because sometimes I would have trouble connecting it every time I opened up the computer and the batteries, and I can just plug this in right into the computer, so it's nice. So it's definitely not wireless. Yeah, I plug it in with the back. Oh yeah, and there is a port in the back. Actually, let me show you guys the whole outside of the computer. You guys are actually going to be very amazed, but as you can see, this is one heavy beast. Definitely heavier than my MacBook, but the weight is so worth it for what it does. As you can see, that's what it looks like. It tells me a little indicator there. And this has a DVD drive, which is pretty freaking awesome. Headphone jack, USB port, an Ethernet port, or I think this was some other one of the Ethernet ports. Back here you have another one, and then under USB, so that's cool. It's a charger, the fan. This gets really, really hot when it's playing games a lot. I have an HDMI port, another USB port, SD card slot, and I don't know what this is, but yeah, it's a pretty cool computer. It's pretty nifty. The GPU isn't the strongest, but considering I got it for $300 and it has 16 gigs of RAM and a 512 gigabyte SSD, it was definitely worth it. I could run GTA fine. Before then, GTA 5 would run at like 20 frames per second, but after I did that GPU update, it runs to 30 now, so I think that's really good. GTA 4 more runs around like 50, 60 FPS just because it's an older game, but yeah, for the most part, I like this computer a lot. Definitely way better than my... Yeah, and funny thing, my computer is actually a year older than my MacBook. This is from 2014, but it doesn't even feel like it. It runs really well. Probably because the extra RAM and the storage I have, you know, it's really good computer. And if you're looking for a cheap computer, primarily like a low-end budget computer for gaming, this might be the one for you. I mean, well, these are old games. GTA 5 2013, GTA 4 2008. I don't know how newer games might run in it. But if you're only doing GTA, I think, and if you're looking for a cheap computer, this will definitely do it. It's the Dell Latitude E5440. So people say it's more like an office computer, but I mean, hey, I can run GTA on it with no problem. So yeah, except for the mods sometimes just crash, but for the most part, yeah, it runs like a charm. Oh yeah, also up here is my television, which I only use to play my Switch and Wii, yeah, that's what I'll use it for. My dad got an antenna for it, but I took it out because not only do I not watch TV, but also the remote I bought for it never worked. I also just threw that remote out because what's the point of having it? But yeah, that's a nice TV. I just don't like the mount, because the mount you just have to like watch. So you just do like that, and you can like push it outwards, which really is annoying because sometimes I switch cables around and I cannot see the HDMI port on the TV, so that's really annoying. But honestly, I just try not to let it bother me, and that's why I have two HDMI cables, so I don't have to remove one for my Switch, especially because I'm heading out of town, so I'm taking my Switch with me. But you guys get the idea. But yeah, so that's my TV, and there's all my stuff on my desk, and yeah. This is a nice desk setup, definitely better than the last time. Underneath my desk I have some drawers. Right here I just have some other important papers and some other things. I have this sign that I put this outside my door because if I don't, people will interrupt me. I'll have this old DVD of these old cartoons I used to watch a lot when I was younger. Another cartoon DVD right here. I don't have the cover for this one. It's a number of stuff. My summer job box cutter, I still have it after all these months, and I really miss it. I miss my job. Yeah, I'm still looking for one right now, but yeah. And then in this one, I just have some other things. Here are all the portable batteries. Oh yeah, here's one of them. This one is another one that works really well, but I just like the look of the other one better. This is my one that I used to use a lot, but this guy dies kind of fast now because it's aging. I also have a numpad adapter because my computer doesn't have a numpad, and I need numpad for mods, and I just plug it in, and it actually works. I only bought it for $6. It was better than having to buy a whole keyboard for like $20. So yeah, and so that's my entire desk setup. I also have my closets, which I'll show you guys some of the stuff in it. So this one, I barely use it, as you can see. Since I'm not really using it, I'm just sharing some stuff with my sister. Down there are some backpacks, suitcases, and up here is where I actually have some interesting stuff. So I have I have two camera backs. That one up there is for the T6. That one up there is for my PowerShot, and then up there I have the Canon T6 box. I have a computer bag that my dad gave me, and I don't use it ever, but I just have it. I also still have well, these are my goggles for the summer. I also still have this packaging, the Pokemon Oreos that I got it back in September. There's nothing in here, it's just open packaging. Believe it or not, these are still being sold. I saw them at a CVS literally a couple weeks ago. I'm like, there's no way they're still selling these. I thought they'd be all gone by now. But yeah, they actually still have them, surprisingly. So at least that's nice. Their value, I mean, if you look online, you can find them for very expensive. So I just even like, go get them at the store. On the other side of the closet, it's nothing too different. Those are little like shoe stands, whatever. Some cover sheets, more suitcases. What's my sister, that's like a head pillow, which my sister uses for the plane or when we're going somewhere. Up here, another cover, and then here's some old camera boxes. So add to my GoPro box, there's my Sony CyberShot box, and also it's my Canon PowerShot box, which if you guys actually, I should probably lift the camera up, but there it is right there. The one for the PowerShot, which yeah, it's just still up there. And yeah, I just leave all these boxes here because, you know, I like keeping the boxes. This closet is nothing special either, just some clothing. But I do have some of my tripods up here. Well, that's the old one, and in the back for the one I currently have is back there too. That thing you see, dirty bin. But also down here I have some things to keep clothing. But I have some of my stuff down here. I have beanies and some winter stuff. I really like the beanies. I'm showing these because, you know, I really like them. That gray one's a new one, the U.S. Army one. That one was a hand-me-down from my dad, and I've had that for so long. Gloves, all that stuff. So that's the only clothing thing I really want to show off was just my beanies. I have some nice sweaters too. So I'm not going to show much of that because I have a lot. Over here is a drawer, or my clothing drawer, where I also keep a lot of stuff on because it has so much space. Up here I have all my devices, all these old phones I collect, or that I've had. First one we're looking at here is the old BlackBerry Curve World Edition, and it still works. Oh, I was trying to connect to the internet, but it wasn't working. So yeah, this one still works. I don't even use that, just leave it there. Because, you know, it's nice. It reminds me of the old ones we had. And yeah, pretty cool. Wish this had a camera, though. That would have been nice. Here's this old iPod I still have from, I think it might be dead. Yeah, it's dead. I should probably charge it. I thought it would have some juice at least. There's my iPhone 3GS, which I've made so many videos with this, and you guys, actually I can charge this. I'm gonna charge the iPod, it's at 50%. But yeah, this is my old iPhone 3GS, still running iOS 6 pretty well. This phone has been dead forever. I actually don't even charge it, but it's just been dead for so long. But I've made so many old tech tutorials with this phone that's gotten me so many views. And still to this day I get comments from those videos. And it's pretty, every time I look at this phone I just think of those old videos. But you know, it's nice to look at. And then over here I have my iPhone 4S. Also still on, it's full of a little bit of dust. Also still on iOS 6. Also made some videos with this. This one runs so much faster and it looks way better than the 3GS. But yeah, I still have this phone also just laying around. You know, I don't really do anything with these. Oh, did not mean to open YouTube. But yeah, I don't really do anything with these anymore. I just let them sit there. And I haven't even done tech reviews. I haven't done any tech reviews at all this year, minus the Nintendo Switch one. But I don't know. I feel like my interest on making those tech reviews is getting a little lower for now. And also, maybe because I don't have enough phones, that's probably why. And I'm just like doing other stuff that I'm just like not really focusing on collecting any old ones. But yeah, I made so many videos, mostly with this one, and this one also has got me into one of the most popular videos yet. And yeah, those are just sitting there still, just collecting dust, I guess. I also have some old stuff here. I have that over there, which my sister gave me. The reason I took it, or I got it, is because it turns on if you just push it down here in the bottom. And it just kind of flashes like that. Which, I mean, I never really use it anyway or never turn this light on anyway, so it's not like, I just keep it there. Also have a pocket knife, just to cut boxes. Oh, I got this old toy, this old model train thingy at an event. My friend was selling these, and I think he was selling it for like, I don't know, $5, but I didn't have like any change on me or enough, and so he just gave it to me for free. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty broken, as you guys could tell. There's a lot of tape residue on it, and I just cleaned that all off, but it's broken. It doesn't really work, but I just keep it because you know, it looks nice, and also because it reminds me of the old train simulator game I used to play. There's my scanner, which I use when I rail fan. I have some old action figures of Woody and Scooby-Doo. Woody, I keep that one a lot because I've seen so many Toy Story memes about Woody and Buzz. It's funny. And Scooby-Doo, he's just pretty funny in general. Oh, and also down here I have some old computers. I have my school Chromebook, which I'd never touch anymore because screw Chromebooks. And here's this old white MacBook. This is the original MacBook. I still have it. It still works. I don't want to turn it on right now though. But this is what I only use this just to turn the 3GS on, but you know, because it's a really weird device, I'm not gonna do anything with it, just keep it, even though I don't have no use for it. Well, besides it having a DVD drive, sometimes my computer DVD crashes for some reason, so I just go to this to watch DVDs. And of course I just have my clock, and I have all this. I have a Mario hat. I got this in Mexico. If you guys watched my Mexico vlog from the summer, I got this hat, which is pretty cool. Actually, funny story, if you guys saw the vlog, Mexico vlog, where I went to there was a ranch. We went there, and I left this hat there for a week. I left it there, and then the last day we went there, I'm like, oh, there it was. So I just brought it, and I'm like, okay, good thing, because I noticed it was missing. I'm like, oh, crap, and then I just remembered I left it there. And I have that Union Pacific hat, which I got at a Railroad Museum a couple years back. And yeah, that's about it for my room tour. Not a whole lot. Definitely, I hope it's shorter than last time, because I didn't go too detailed into everything, but yeah. And this is the view you get, of course. The last time I did I showed a window view of my room was in 2018. It looks so much different. I'm just looking at it, I'm just like, wow, that's a big change. But yeah, this is what you can see. Even though all the leaves are not here anymore, it's still very hot. But yeah. That is officially my room and setup tour for 2022. Even though it's not the year yet, it's almost there. Well, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this video, guys. So this video was long overdue, especially now that I kind of upgraded my setup a bit. I wanted to do a room and setup tour, but you know, I finally did it. At least I got it out before I'm actually heading out of town, before the new year ended. And this will probably be the last video I make of 2021. Because, well, I don't know, either this one, or I just do another FDLC video, which I probably might, I don't know. And then I'll do my year in review video on Friday, which is the last day of the year. And yeah, they're gonna hear some pretty nice things. This year was, I'll just say in short, this year was way better than last year, in some ways, or most ways. And I think after that, that'll be it. And of course, the countdown. I can't miss the countdown. I've been doing the countdown ever since 2019, so you know, I can't miss out on that. And after that, I'm heading out of town, and you guys will see my vlog in a couple weeks after that. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.